So we are the one that fight Biafra and know the secret of Biafra. Ekpa is still for saying Finland. He said run away. Or you go run. Wasiri get run. Now the guy run. And now Sam Ekpa is running. Standing with us. Keep up Biafra. What we see. You have a hero power. Keep up Biafra. We are backing you. He didn't do that. You enjoy your wife for Finland. Enjoy your wife for England. He stand for Finland. Tell us from Nigeria to go and lock down. Say I buy my land of my ancestors to lock down. Are that possible? It can't be possible that. You see that now, tomorrow night, you don't enter in bed. Bed is bed with his wife. Enjoy it. We got to start his love of a shop down. So you need to understand what is going on. I am not a party of what Biafra should be fight with wisdom. Don't fight as a fool. I cannot follow you as a fool. I remain Nigerian. If I see that you fight Biafra with wisdom, I will join you.
We are fighting Biafra. We are fighting for Biafra with wisdom.
See what?
Is Nigeria working?
Listen.
Nigeria is not ever working since 1970.
Nigeria no work. Now me be Nigeria. Foreigner cannot help us.
You bring
Foreigners cannot help us. Igbo is foreigner. Yoruba is foreigner. Hausa foreigner. They are immigrants. You understand me?
In Nigeria.
Of course now, in Nigeria it's Gaba now. Now be Nigeria.
Biafra is a must be. Sorry to say this, boss. It's the truth. Because it must be. Because whether you like it or not, when you pinch a child and you expect the child not to cry, it is an offense. Are you hearing me? You're pinching me hard and you feel I'm not receiving the urge. You understand? It is a sin on your part because I will cry. When you push a man to the wall too hard and you feel that the man cannot do anything, don't be surprised that the day he will revolt, you will not be prepared to stand. Are you hearing me? Now, I have been an ardent follower of this movement since, I think, 1997. 1997, 3rd of September, 1997. 1997? Yes. I have been an ardent follower of this point. Though I have not been attending their meetings, but I've been following them online, checking what has been going on and what has been since the time of Wazurike. That's what I'm talking about. Are you hearing me? Now, where my point deviates a little bit from this movement is what I'm going to state now. In nation building, we don't talk about tribe. When you talk about nation building, you don't talk about tribe. And ethnic sentiment, you don't bring it in. Are you hearing me? If Ukraine was to talk about tribe and ethnic sentiment in nation building, they will not become a country today. Are you hearing me? It took them years before UN was able to listen to them, because what they were seeing is an atom of what? Greed. Am I saying something? That was what UN was saying. Until they were able to come to table, do you understand? And certain other minor tribes were brought in, like part of Poland, part of Hungary. They were grafted in, and there was an agreement to be a rotational government, to form a rotational government. That was when Ukraine was being listened to. Are you hearing me? Why am I saying this? I'm bringing this to the parts of Biafra. Biafra is a country that must be. Yes, I note that. I support that because they are fighting the injustice that has been happening in Nigeria. Anybody that is fighting injustice, I support that person even with my life. Are you hearing me? But what I am begging my Biafran brothers, the leaders to do, my fathers to do, is that let there be a unity forum. Are you hearing me? Let there be a united front. We cannot fight being divided. Today, a German will tell you he's not a Biafran. Why? Because he doesn't know where to fit in. Are you hearing me? A Calabama will tell you I'm not a Biafran because he does not have who to speak for him up there. What if we form a country and we don't have anybody to speak for us? We are crying here, nobody to speak for us. It's like passing from a fry pan to fire. So please, whoever is making move of this, please try and meet up with the leaders of the Calabas, the Akwa Iboms, the Jos, other ethnic group deltas. Let there be a unity forum. Let there be an agreement and a structure laid down. There was a kind of a movement where we begin to perceive that the Igbos were beginning to dominate the system. I remember when he was released from prison. The year he was released from prison, I was still at Agitation then. I was still at Agitation. We went, I wore my t-shirt, we went and we received him from the airport. From Murtala Mohammed Airport. We brought him back to his house. On getting to his house, most of the men that stood at the gates, some of the Calabars were not allowed in. The lesser tribe, it was only the Igbos that were given access to go in. And they had a meeting inside the house. At that point, that was what began to reckon this with me, that this system needs to be what? Checkmate. Do you understand? Yes, it's a good system, it's a good drive, but I don't want a situation whereby I will force myself in or someone will force me into a system where I will not be able to talk my mind, speak my mind. This is what we are suffering in Nigeria. This is what we are suffering in Nigeria. When you see the truth, you cannot say the truth. Are you hearing me? Because there are some people that are standing to hijack the system. Are you hearing me? When you speak the truth, you become the wrong man in the system. You become the most hated man in the system. So this is not what we want in Biafra. This is not what we want in Biafra. We don't want this. We want a system where every man will be free. You can see something and you say something. Are you hearing me? So that the country will be okay and the government will listen to you and hearken. Are you hearing me? So this is what we want. You understand? Let there be an inclusive government. Let there be a government that it is inclusive. Whether you are Calabar, whether you are Kwaibom, whether you are Igbo, whether you are Delta, whether you are Nigerian, whoever you are, TV, you have a word to speak. You have something to say.
What of those that say they are not going to be part of Biafra?
They have their opinion.
Those communities.
Whatever I'm telling you now, whatever I'm telling you here, I'm standing here, is my own opinion. They have theirs. They have theirs. Maybe when you interview them, you have the opportunity to interview them, they may be able to air out. But this is the little I can see. You understand? And I can say.
If you decide not to join Biafra, what should happen? What should the people championing Biafra do?
Yes, there will be a forceful movement. I know that for sure. Because we faced it before. In 1974, we had it. When they invaded our land, the military invaded our land. We were tasked to be the people that sabotage the movement. The Biafran war. We were tasked to be the people who sabotage the movement. But let me tell you the truth. The truth is that General Azubike, who was a cousin to the man, he sent an apology letter. Are you hearing me? He sent a written apology letter and a voice through BBC as at then. Now, he sabotaged this. You understand? Because he was arrested with Effiong that same year. Are you hearing me? Effiong was detained and he was made move. He was the one that led them to the Bight of Benin, where we had our weapons. Are you hearing me? He was the one that led them to the Bight of Benin. Effiong was detained. It was after the war that they brought Effiong out. Am I lying? Yes. It was General Azubike. But when they went into that forum, they turned everything around on the head of Akwa Ibom and Cross River. That is why we need the structure. Are you hearing me? This is the purpose why we need the structure and to know where we fall in. Some of our men were tied cement, bags of cement, blocks were tied on their head and thrown into the river in Etinan. That big river in Etinan local government. That was where it happened. They threw them there because they saw them as what? Saboteur. But the analogy was wrong. Yes, they gave apology, but we don't forget the past. A Kalama man will never forget the past. Whether it be a Cross River or an Akwa Ibom man, he will never forget the past. Are you hearing me? So when Wazirike came to our king, he told him he need to make a move on this. The man asked him, he said, we don't forget the past. This is what happened, this is what happened. To prevent this thing from happening again, you understand? Let there be an agreement. Let there be a structure. Bring it to me. Agreement and a structure. We will sign it together. Are you hearing me? So that if I'm telling my people go, I know that if they die for a good cause. There is something that we are going to achieve tomorrow. Are you hearing me? So that is why we say this.
So this present IPOB led by Semenekwa has not brought any form of...
To my own knowledge, I've been following whatever has been happening in those two lands. I'm from Akwa Ibom, but I was born and bred in Cross River State. My family house is in Cross River State. Are you hearing me? So there's nothing happening in Cross River State that I'm not aware of. I have not seen or heard anything like a meeting, a pre-meeting or any other meeting that has been happening. I don't know if it's meeting with personalities. Are you hearing me? But to say the leaders of the land, I have not heard, my brother.
No such template has been presented.
Nothing.
No proposal.
Nothing as I'm talking to you now. Are you hearing me? So that there will be a form of a rotational government in this. I think this is what is impeding this movement from moving forward. Thank you so much.
Opinion. The guy said the truth, moderator. What he said is the truth, and where he's going to is that when Ohaneze comes together, Ijo man will lead Ohaneze, Ibibio man will lead Ohaneze, Efik man will lead Ohaneze, Urobo will lead, Asibo are leading. And remember, bear it in mind that the next Ohaneze president is coming from Ijo, Niger Delta area.
Fine.
And that is the head he is talking about. When they have Ohaneze leader from Ijo angle, that Ohaneze leader from Ijo angle will lead them. They will be hearing from him. That's what this guy is trying to buttress. And he said he made it a good point. He's on point. And brother, I'm telling you today that Ijo will lead. Ohaneze was structured in such a way in 1967 that Idoma headed Ohaneze, Igala headed,
Fine.
Efik headed, Ibibio, Igbo. They are rotating it. It's coming to Edo. Some part of Edo, Banke. Those ones, yes. It's coming to Niger Delta. All those Igbo Delta. It's coming to Ijo. It's coming to all of them. So you are saying it.
You recognize Masina Mikano as a leader?
Yeah, it never happened. Kalu is not a leader, it's what? He's not a leader. A leader no run. Put handcuff, keep in my nation. He run away.
Kanu is in JSS custody.
They arrest him because he run away. They could have stand Nigerian could have well weak. They could have arrested him because Nigerian could have weak. They could have arrested him, Nigerian could have weak. When Nigerian is strength, they could have weak. But that run make Nigerian to have strength. And now they go and face him, put him for sack back, put him for prison. What can he do now? So we are the one that fight Biafra and know the secret of Biafra.
What of Samuel Ekpa?
Ekpa is still for saying Finland, he said run away. Or you go run, Wasiri get run, now the guy run. And now Samuel Ekpa is running. Standing with us. Keep up Biafra, when we see. You have a hero power. Keep up Biafra, we are backing you. He didn't do that. He enjoy his wife for Finland. Enjoy his wife for Inland. He stand for Finland. Tell us from Nigeria to go and lock down. Say, I buy my land of my ancestors to lock down. Are that possible? It can be possible that. You see that now, tomorrow night, you enter in bed. Bed is bed with his wife. Enjoy it. We got to start his love of our shop down. So you need to understand what is going on. I am not a party of what Biafra should be fight with wisdom. Don't fight as a tool. I cannot follow you as a tool. I remain Nigerian. If I see that you fight Biafra with wisdom, I will join you.
Is Nigeria?
We are fighting Biafra. We are fighting for Biafra with wisdom.
See what?
Is Nigeria working?
Listen.
Nigeria is not ever working since
Who make Nigeria
1970
work?
till date.
Nigeria no work. Now me be Nigeria. Foreigner cannot help us.
You bring Nigeria.
Foreigners cannot help us. Igbo is foreigner. Yoruba is foreigner. Hausa are foreigner. They are immigrant. You understand me?
In Nigeria.
Of course now, in Nigeria
Nigeria area.
it's Gaba now. Now be Nigeria. If we come in, we settle everything. And we settle Biafra war and end it. We have wisdom to do that. Biafra war was conflict. We end the Biafra war and bring peace to the east. Now Igbo man is alive. That's the wisdom we have. When we come into power, we send Nigeria. We bring peace to the nation. Yoruba man is about Oruruwa. Igbo man is Biafra. Hausa man is Arewa. So who is a Nigeria? I'm the Nigerian. I never come out yet. If I come out, never for you. See, who don't know what's going on in Nigeria? Nigeria don't exist now. When we Nigerian come, Nigeria will be peaceful. I'm a Nigerian, I know what to do to save my nation. They are all fake. Yoruba man here, Naruruwa. Igbo man na Biafra. Hausa na here. So who is a Nigeria now? It's me. Is that me? I cannot betray my nation to go and join Biafra. Now listen to me. When you fight Biafra with wisdom, is that me? And I'm a man of wisdom. And I also say, oh, you get wisdom to fight this thing. I will join you. A man that is a hero is with us. We back you up. We secure you. You can't be in somewhere. You must fight in the war front. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool for my president. I'm a West man. I'm fighting for something. And now I run away, leave my people. That's how you could run away. Yes, I mean? What is it? When you go start everybody, run away. He carry people, he carry everybody. Come join me, or everybody join him. At the end, he run away, leave people. Is it not the same thing that Samuel Ekpa is doing? Nigerian, women, everybody join him for his wisdom. At the end, he run away, leave us. Is it not the same thing that Samuel by doing? Think about it now.
Samonekpa said that he's going to shut down the Southeast in the next 30 days. I believe he's starting tomorrow. Let's get your reaction.
We are not shutting down. You shut down Igbo man. Igbo should not first force the identity to us. Don't force identity as Igbo man to everybody to be your identity. No. You understand me? We are not Igbo. We are Nigerians right from beginning. You get my point? We are Nigerians right from beginning. Kowan said that, listen, we are Nigerians. We are the one that Nigerian.
Before the colonial masters.
Before we are Nigerian.
Before Britain came in.
That is it. Before Britain came in, we are Nigerian. They give us that Nigerian from Calabar. We are the Nigerian. Understand me?
Calabar get in Nigeria before Nigeria
was. Of course, now they give them Nigeria, but in Calabar, name them Nigeria because they were Nigerians. That's it now. In Calabar.
So how come did Calabar fight for Biafra?
We are talking about brainwash. So they still the brainwash people now. See, some people, some Calabar say they be Biafra. That is brainwash. They brainwash some people and they join them now. Abi? They brainwash some people.
You are not Biafra.
I'm not a Biafran. I'm a Nigerian to the core. I'm a written up Nigerian, not be fake. So I cannot betray my country.
Calabar, the original Nigeria.
That is it now, the first capital. Yorubas are fake, foreigners.
What's the Hausa?
Hausa are foreigners.
Fulani.
Foreigners.
They are the fake Nigerians.
Igbo, foreigners. Nigeria is me. The first capital. Now me the first capital. The first capital of London is what? Is London. New York is America. Johannesburg is South Africa. Calabar is Nigeria. That's it.
But
so
the capital is Lagos. It's Abuja.
Capital was too stolen by politics.
Was stolen by politics.
Politics take capital out because the people did not what just a group of people. How many? How many is the Bible? Then we were in Calabar, just one state. Igbo come, Hausa come, Yoruba come, and take the capital away from them. Understand me? Because Igbo was leader. Igbo was a leader and he helped them to take the capital come out. We are the first Nigerian and we are Nigerians. So we cannot join Biafra. Never. If Igbo man cannot join Biafra, only a man can join Biafra because why? Is that Utuku? And a man all that Utuku. So you need to understand what we are talking about. Utuku. So if Igbo man can never join Nigeria, it's a first class citizen of the Federal Republic. First class. That's what the governor of the state announced. That the Igbo are first class citizen of whole entire Nigeria. So we are not the one to join Biafra. We can only bring peace to Biafra as we end Biafra war for them. Now we end the war.
So all the sacrifices we take for Biafra is just brainwash.
It's what it was brainwash. Understand me? And what we do, we now discover that it was brainwash. We now what? We end the war. To bring peace to Biafra. To bring life to Igbo man. Igbo man was perished. They said they should kill him and take all the property. Ogoni take it. Calabar they take his property. Ogoni take it. All the old story building in Port Harcourt is owned by Igbo man. If they take it, they give them only £20. They announce that to kill all of them. Now me say no, please, it's my brother, please, and I end Biafra war for them. Ojuwo was in what? Ivory Coast, enjoying Bianca as his wife. He took Bianca out, go and enjoy. He returned by 1988. I think there's Daniel called him to come back, and when he come back, he joined the Nigerian army again. He betrayed people. We go die for nothing. At the end, Green was covered in a Ojukwu coffin and they buried him. Was he a Biafra? Was he died as a Biafra? But Philip died as a Biafra, hero of Biafra. He stand for Biafra. He was not a Biafran in the Nigerian army. Biafran make him an army. He stand for that general until he died as a Biafran general. So Nami gave the power to say Biafra to be or not to be. My ancestors died for him. My ancestors run away.
I thought it's the Nigerian government that is stopping Biafra.
Who top Biafra? Now me top Biafra. I feel like top Biafra to keep peace to Biafra. Is it Nigerian government? Nigerian government fight Biafra now. Or you go abi feel like sign document with Nigeria, which is the Uba Senor. Can't ask him. I mean, no issue of Biafra. It was the Yugu and feel like who signed document with what Uba Senor to end Biafra war to bring peace to the nation. It was not anybody from Igbo or anybody from anywhere. Now feel like Calabar man signed that document. That Biafra should stand still. He says he ceased to exist. Bring peace to Biafra. Biafra man, Igbo man now share market today, become alive.